Today, we're going on a dam bike ride. Down that trail and around to see Hoover Dam. So we're all mounted up, ready to go. And we're going to see what this is like. This railroad grade that we're riding on was built to move materials to the dam, and then they pulled it out later, and it's now a gravel trail that you can ride on. And it's got some cool tunnels that you can see. We just rode through one, and then there's another one down this direction that we're going to head through, and I think there's 4 or 5 or so along, but it's kind of cool to ride through and see the construction and how they built it. So it's kind of fun. There's these gigantic tunnels now for just having a bike path, but with the trains and the materials they were bringing, they had to be pretty big. But it's pretty wonderful. The gravel road is it's a little gravel, but it's not bad, and we're having a fun time riding over to see the dam. There's the marina you can see right there on Lake Mead, and with all the boats there, and there's some covered sections on the other side, and all stuff there. So
Dad, I don't doubt that that's the bathtub ring.
That is the bathtub ring, yep. And over there, Andrew, we're talking about the minerals deposited on the side when the water level is higher. Now that it's dropped, you can see the ring around the lake so that you can tell where the level is when it's full. So, but beautiful day for it. We've got some patchy clouds and some sun, not really windy, and we're rather enjoying it. So here comes the mama through the tunnel. Stop back there to take a picture of us, and we'll continue on. So we parked the bikes at the top of the hill. They got a bike rack there by the power substation, just right up there at the top. And now we are walking down the last little section to find a dam view and have some lunch, I think is the plan. So we're headed down here, and plan to spend a couple hours with the tour that we're going to go on. Little picture action at the Hoover Dam, and there is the face of Hoover Dam.
You're even going to get a better view, because you know we're going to end up at.
We're going to go on the power
End up at
tour.
the very top here at the end. You can go up and you can look out the overlook. So that would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? Yeah, so that's the map of the dam. So I'll tell you what they did. Now, all right. So this is the dam, right? So here's the leg. See, this is the back part of the dam. Now, when they first started to build the dam, they had the river in the way, so they had to figure out a way to get the river diverted around so they could around the So what they did, they dug tunnels, 2 on this side and 2 on this side.
I thought there were only 2.
There was 4 total, so 4 total tunnels. So what they did, you know what they did? There's 2 on this side, 2 on this side. Now what they did, it took the water and made it go around this work site here. It's making you dizzy? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of neat.
Yeah, it's going to really make electricity, right? They can't make electricity up here on the lake. They got to make it there here as well. So they get it there through the pipes. I know that.
Do you know what makes them spin, bud? Water. There's a big, gigantic fan in those things, and as it rushes through really, really fast, it spins it around. So this is what one of them looks like on the inside.
You know, generator number 6, what are performing me.
So they're not actually doing anything with this. They took it out
Because they're actually working on the inside.
It would be impossible to take that out in one piece.
So this is a working piece then? They just have it out?
Yeah, they just took it out. So I tell you, so each all right, so we all look down there, we have 8 generators on this side. Now over there, you can't see, but behind that wall, that's Arizona side of the power plant and the Colorado River. So we got 9 generators on that side. So total, we have 17 commercial generators. All right, that's what we have.
At the base, you see 2
That is damn big.
on each side of the canyon.
It moves a little bit with earthquakes, but it can handle a whole lot of... It can handle a whole lot of movement before it breaks. So check it out, kiddo. Here's a good picture to help you see. To see how thin it is at the top? That's what we're looking at up here over here, right? This is how thick it is at the bottom. See how thick that is?
2 baseball.
2 football fields, which is pretty crazy. The dam power plant was pretty cool, and now we're taking a dam walk because, you know, help us see the scale of this thing, which is actually pretty exciting. So we're walking down the wall here. So look down and desperately try not to drop my phone while I take a picture. So it's the tour is really pretty neat. Walking inside the power plant and seeing what they're doing is pretty neat. Had a great visit at the dam, despite a cranky security guard at the beginning. And now we're headed back up to the bikes. We went on the power plant tour, which was a little more amenable to the kids our age. And we lucked out and got basically a private tour. There was no one else in our tour group, so it was just the 5 of us. That was really nice. And then we headed back up the hill to the bikes and back up the...
You might make it.
Yeah. And our dogs are a little tired. Up the hill here is not crazy, but headed back up to the hill of the bikes, and then we'll ride. There's a little bit of an upgrade until you get to the flat section, and it's like 2.5 miles of flat, so it's mostly pretty good. We just got to get up the hill. And then, yeah, it's been a great visit. Learned a lot about the dam, how they constructed it, kind of what it was like, and it's pretty impressive. One of the things that we learned was that there are rumors that there are bodies inside the dam, and that is absolutely false. They only laid like an inch or 2 or 3 of concrete at a time, and it would have been super obvious if there was a body in it, and they never would have allowed a body in the dam anyway for quality control reasons, just the strength of the concrete. So that's not true, although there were people that died constructing the dam, but no one's buried in it. So we are coming back to our bikes here, locked up here in a nice pile of stuff, and then we will mount up and head back up the trail. We had a great time up at the dam. We rode back, didn't get any video of riding back on the gravelly trail because it was a gravelly trail and I kind of needed both hands on the steering wheel, but we loved that. There's 5 tunnels that you get to ride through on the railroad grade, and then I grabbed the truck, and the rest of the family wanted to ride down the hill back to the campground since it was a nice easy ride on a bike path. So they're riding here. They'll be here in a minute, but it was a great time. Loved visiting it, with the one exception of the cranky. The downside was the cranky security guard at the entrance. The upside was that we ended up with our timing, sort of because of that, ended up with nearly a private tour of the thing. So that was pretty cool, and so that was pretty enjoyable. And here comes Andrew. One hand. There comes Andrew down the hill, and here's...
Dad, I'm getting pretty good at it.
Are you?
Yeah.
Nice, bud. Here's the mama and the Kara, and Rachel coming down the hill as well. It was kind of nice to both start and end our visit with a bike ride, which was pretty fun. So now we're back here. I'm going to miss this spot. We're backed up to the lake right here, and it's been nice to us. But we want to go. We're going to run errands tomorrow and head someplace new. So, but in any case, it's been a great spot here. Glad we had a great adventure today. It was wonderful to see the dam and really take some time to walk through stuff and go on the tour and walk around and stand on the state line in the middle of the dam, and it was really fun. Had a great time and glad we did it. So looking on to moving on to someplace new.